Okay, I'm so excited for this. As a huge Final Fantasy IX fan, I'm dying.
I am Zelenia Triantaphili.
Oh, the music!
Of Alexandria, and sworn blade of Her Majesty the Queen.
Oh my god. I love this so much. I am like... I can't move.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike!
I'm just standing here. Help! I'm just standing man emoji right next to her. Oh, I'm dead again. I probably shouldn't have rezzed. I'm sorry.
No more games.
I can't believe they turned Beatrix into a robot, but this is so cool. Oh my god, the roses on the ground are just, they're so pretty. If this trial could stop being so gorgeous, I'd actually be able to pay attention a little bit. I feel like I've spent so much of this fight dead because I am losing my mind.
Fall!
Oh my god, that was so cool.
Forgive me, my queen. I have failed you.
Did you get what you needed?
I know, Lori, I was losing it at that.
I did.
Oh, he's doing the pen
These
thing.
figures will complicate matters.
Is that so? Well, if we are done here, then I shall end the transmission. Hold it!
Hold it. Hey, Phoenix, right?
If you have no scruples about thus defiling the memories of Zelenia, then there is no way we will ever see eye to eye. You are not fit to be entrusted with the cherished memories of Alexandrians.
Oh my god. I love real Sphene.
I, for one, have no wish to employ the fruits of my research in this manner. It is a waste of time and effort.
I really want to know what's going on with this neck thing. I mean, clearly, he's like 400 something years old, right? So it must be something keeping him
Since
alive.
I relinquished my flesh long ago, I must resort to every conceivable method, so long as the hero insists on keeping the key.
I relinquished my flesh long ago. So wait, what? You're not what? Hi, Del. Good morning. You're not in flesh right now? Like, are you an android or something? This guy, right?
Why do you so oppose our objective?
I cannot with this paintbrush. It's so pretty.
We could give this chance to evolve not only to the people of the Ninth, but to those of the Source as well. I see no reason why you should reject such a boon.
I mean, because you're creepy? Never trust a guy in a lab coat in front of multiple computer screens, right? Except Zane. We can trust Zane. But maybe Zane is the only one, actually. We won't let you lay a finger on the reflections. Yeah, let's do that one.
How miserly you are. But unless you're willing to compromise, you won't be able to save anyone or anything.
I actually do love this duo
Well,
as a
I'd
villain
say
pair,
our
though, because they're
conversation has run
very,
its course.
like, evil.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. And thus does my role come to an end. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Calyx.
As a token
He is so
of
creepy
gratitude
looking.
for consenting to my tests, I leave you with a gift. Be sure to take it with you.
I don't want anything from you, actually. Is that a tablet? Can you play Lads on it? Maybe that would make you happier. Is that a crown? I'm just saying, I think if he was playing Lads on his tablet, maybe he wouldn't be so angry and evil. Zelenia was kind, but she could be stern, a pillar of strength when I ascended the throne in troubled times. Not only did she protect me, but she also buoyed my spirit whenever it threatened to buckle under the pressures of my station. This is what happens when iPad babies become adults, right? By preserving her memory and honor, you've done more for me than you could know. Thank you to Timey.
Zelenia, it pains me to think that you're gone too.
Aha! Oh, we found you at last.
Oh my god, we've been through so much. Where have you been?
You had us quite worried.
Oh,
when
he's
you
voiced
suddenly
again.
disappeared. What in the world happened?
Hi, Jonathan Bailey. How are you?
Then preservation's objective is indeed what Calix claimed. But for them to know about the source and the shards, and to refer to theirs as the 9th, that raises some questions.
Valid reaction, right? Like, I appreciate so much that he took time out of his busy Wicked recording sessions to voice Graha. I just really appreciate that.
Indeed. But for now, I'm just glad the two of you are safe. Oh, right. While we were scouring the castle for you, we
Hi,
came upon a room
Mira.
that looked like a library.
Oh, library. You don't say. How are you doing? Good time zone.
By learning about the Alexandria of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us? So books still remain. Of course. You are welcome to any that may be of use.
Pen is mightier than the sword. I'm doing good. Just did a really awesome trial. It was a lot of fun.
If you don't mind, could we take a look around here first? I'm especially curious about the area over by the throne.
This tiara, it was hers, the Endless Fiend's. What's it doing here?
It's a type of regulator, I believe. It contains the data of the Endless Fiend's memories. Calix likely used it to create the simulant. Which means that as long as the tiara is in our keeping, we shouldn't need to deal with any more simulants.
Oh.
Strange that he would abandon it, though. Perhaps because the simulant already played her role, like she said. Or Calix made a copy of the memories.
So Calix just, what? He was just like, okay, I'm done with Sphene 2.0 and just what? Just deleted her? That was his gift?
In any case, not much information of import appears to remain on this terminal. But I'll make it so we can access it remotely from the back room.
Wait, that would be Sphene 3.0, right? 2.0 is already dead.
This contains the memories of another me. The tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria. Might I hold on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you wish, of course.
It would be for the best, I think. Does that work for you, Shale?
No objections from me. All right, I'm finished. Let's head to the library, and then back outside.
Yeah, let's go to the library.
Farewell, Zelenia.
Calix is also the name of the top leafy part of a strawberry, and every time I read that, he's the top of a strawberry. The evil top of a strawberry. Calling him Strawberry Shortcake now. Wait. I think that's so funny. It's the part absolutely no one wants, right? Like, it's not like a carrot top where you can make something out of it. It's just icky. The simulant gave the impression that she wouldn't be back, but I suppose only time will tell. And at present, we have no further leads on Calix. For now, perhaps you can take a moment to contact our friends. It would be good to catch each other up on recent developments, and I'm certain everyone appreciate hearing from you. I still can't believe how many times I died in that trial. Like, my brain was not computing anything because I was just like, Beatrix, Final Fantasy IX, music, roses. It was good, but dang, I died a lot. Who will you contact? I can't contact my boyfriend. It's okay. We're gonna contact Y'shtola. If it isn't Tataimi, is something the matter? So preservation is behind the recent intrigue. It doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to hear you're none the worse for your trials, though. As for myself, I've just concluded a meeting with Go-san. I have told him about the cure for Levin sickness, and we formed a tentative plan to treat all of those who are stricken. I'm now otherwise unoccupied, so I should take a look around the government sector to see if aught is amiss. And if this Calyx is obsessed with the key, then I ought to begin studying it in earnest as well. Oh, we're going to contact all of them. Okay. Ah, excellent timing, my friend. I had a mind to call you myself to see how you were faring. Why do I keep saying it wrong? Calyx? Why, while something was obviously afoot, I couldn't have imagined that such an individual would be involved. 'Tis well you were able to prevent the simulant from sowing further uncertainty. That said, her absence may have consequences. Yeah, because she appeared, and now she's not going to be around anymore. The people of Alexandria still have great trust in Sphene. 'Tis plain in the way they speak of her even now, and in how the simulant was able to win them over. When they notice she has ceased to appear again, rumor and worry will spread. We must be mindful of any pronounced shift in the mood of the populace. But forgive me, it's been a while. It's been battle after battle for you, hasn't it? We can handle ourselves for now, so pray rest up while you can recover your strength. Yes, hello, Tataimi. For you to call out of the blue, is something wrong? Love you. I didn't say it before. How dare I? I'm the worst. You can hear me again. Yay. What? You went all the way to the bottom of Everkeep and you didn't think to ask me to come? But I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. I'm pleased to say that we've received permission to begin administering the cure for Levin sickness to the citizens. I'm actually due to visit a boy named Milo shortly to see how he is responding to his treatment. You've met him before with Lamati, I believe. Oh, yeah. Was that during the dawntrail base stuff, or was that 7.1? I don't even remember now. Tataimi, this is a surprise. Has Wuklamant gotten into trouble again? I see. Knowing you, I expect you're already looking forward to the next obvious trap. Try not to overdo it. I'm in the outskirts at the moment. I've been helping the people with their work and talking to those I meet to gauge their sentiment. It's been uneventful for the most part, but there was one notable development. Following recent events, some here stopped wearing regulators. This has led to a disparity in what people remember about the Queen's death and the occasional episode of confusion. I'll be sure to let you know if there are any other changes. Well, I'm glad people are not using them, because, like, clearly they're still messing with people, especially now that Calyx is, like, doing something. What did the others have to say, if I may ask? They finished treating Milos. Then we have to go and visit him. Would you mind if I accompanied you? I understand he's afflicted with the self-same condition as I was, and I cannot help but worry for him. Of course, we don't mind at all. In the meantime, I shall take myself around Solution 9 and see how things are. I share Alphino's concern about the Queen's absence, and even setting that aside, the situation is not like to resolve itself while becoming endless remains an option. I had been meaning to visit some shops, so I shall join Kryl. While everyone's out and about, I'll try to pick up Calyx's trail. I'll see if I can dig up some information about the key for Y'shtola as well. I'll help you. Let's split up, gang! It seems we have things to do. Still, there's no telling what else Calyx might have planned, so please be careful, everyone. I'm gonna just keep saying his name wrong, I think. Right, let's go to Milos's apartment. It's in residential radius 914, if I remember correctly. Hello, you came before, with Queen Sphene. I'm glad you came again. I believe he'll be fine now, but just for good measure, I'll administer a healing spell. Porksy!
I once hoped that Milos at least
it's Milos.
might be made an endless. Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore.
You feel different now?
Oh, that's true. I guess it's probably Greek. I'm always just so used to saying Milo because my dog's name was Milo.
Thanks to Alizé, Milos is on the road to recovery. He can grow up and live a normal life.
She kind of looks like she has a
And I
Pikachu
want
on
to
her
be there
shirt.
with him every step of the way. to grow old with him, as his mother, and not something else.
You can see it there. It's Pikachu.
That should do it. You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Thank you, Alice.
I love his hair
You're
color.
welcome, Milos. Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still, but don't fret. It'll get easier to speak with time. That said, we can't rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects.
Oh man, could you imagine, like, here, so okay, here right now it's so dry because it's winter and we're like static shocking everybody. Could you imagine if he lived here and he'd have to avoid static shock? I feel like I would just be dead. I would explode. There's no way to avoid it.
Lightning. Does that include regulators?
It does. I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so it's entirely up to you.
No. For Milos's sake, I
Yeah,
will
take
do
them
it.
off. They're not worth
And if
it.
the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
You two would be more than welcome in Tulihiola.
I was just gonna say, he's probably better off there.
It's very assuring to hear that. If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
I'm happy. I can talk again.
Aww.
Before, I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me. But now we can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy. That I like it when she strokes my hair.
Aww.
Your mother is happy to talk to you as well, I'm sure.
Queen's Fiend always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time, I'll go and visit you.
Is this Medion's VA? Maybe. Oh god, Medion. I'm
Thank you
glad she
for
got to hear
explaining
that.
everything.
We'll come again to check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Take those regulators off.
Please come back soon. You too, miss.
It's good to see Milos doing so well.
The Endless Me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
She wanted her people to be happy. Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real. And it reached Milos.
I wish to be there to watch him grow as well. To make my way beside the people of Alexandria. In the name of his evolution, Calyx has wrought much unease and misery, and I cannot condone his path. No.
Oh, hello, music?
I shall forge ahead on a path of my own. One that honors the memory of my other self.
She did try her best, even though it was a little bit misguided. Milos is a kind and brave boy. It did me well to see him. One day, I hope that I can speak with him about my other self. Come, let us return to the back room. On the way, let us pick up treats for our friends, a little gift to show our appreciation for their hard work. What?
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded.
Huh?
We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration.
No, don't do that, actually.
The evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
These guys have the new ones.
What is this?
Evolution? What evolution?
That's a good question. She doesn't have one.
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Uh-oh.
Don't look at me like that. Queen's Fiend said there were only so many.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an Endless.
What happens if you don't register it?
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it.
Oh my god.
I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts. Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss. To grieve and move forward together.
I think it was a good idea, Wuklamot, but the problem is, I don't think people here really knew how to process it. At least not in the way that everybody else does that's used to dealing with death.
Everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased.
And also, like, facing your own mortality. If you've never had to do that before, like, how do you even start?
And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them. To go back to a time when death didn't exist.
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an Endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it.
If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria?
Excuse me, little sad
The
face.
gift for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
I was gonna say, as soon as she said, let's get gifts for people, I'm like, something is going to go wrong. And it did. We're never allowed to just do fun things.
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast.
No
had
fun
us
allowed,
worried.
exactly.
The entire populace is on edge.
We have a situation on our hands.
Oh no.
A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview.
Oh, they did that on purpose because now everybody's like, I don't want to die. And so they killed somebody that didn't have the regulator. Here we are preventing another cataclysm, right?
Wayakwe is on the scene and reports that the problem unit
You're all
has
caught
been
up?
subdued
Nice.
by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
Not good. I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system. Given recent developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
Mm-hmm. Him and all those computer screens. He's got access.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
Klaus, I know.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts.
Oh no.
A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident. For no apparent reason.
They're going on a rampage.
Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine. So everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait. Is that... Oh gods.
What? Aaronville?
More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them
No.
away and then lose them somehow.
Sir, you are not an endless.
Ill tidings, I take it.
In the outskirts, too?
You'll go and help Erenville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geo join you from Earth and Sky.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
But you're just a baby and I don't want you to get hurt. Okay.
Let's go.
I mean, Wooklamant's coming, so we'll be alright, right? Things have settled down here, but I see no sign of Erenville. Let's split up. Let's split up and look for him. Glulja, Sveen, please search in the settlement area. Meanwhile, the rest of us who can defend ourselves will head further out. That was a close call. My thanks. As I was leading the soldiers away, I caught sight of this poor fellow being pursued. I went to help, but was rather out of my depth. We're lucky you found us when you did. Erenville, I'm so glad you're safe. Wow, you guys, you took forever. I went and, like, learned how to fly and everything. We were quite worried when we couldn't find you. We encountered soldiers on the way here. Most paid us no mind, but some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they set on you. The ones who also attacked without any warning. If I hadn't been paying attention, it could have ended badly. Hopefully the others were able to escape. We should return to the outskirts and take stock.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you. After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
He was the guy we were helping the other day.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain. I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier. Yet, when I arrived, I found no body. Only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered.
Huh. Is this the electrical stuff again?
Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
Aqua, what are you doing?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
I feel like this has something to do with that electric current that killed somebody else. But we'll see.
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
All the Neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings?
Welcome back, Lori.
Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened.
He's
Is
voiced
everything
again.
all right? I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return.
Uh-oh.
A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade.
See, this is why
injuring several people.
we cannot have AI-powered cars. We just can't.
Kryl and I are helping to render aid, but with the sentries behaving strangely...
It sounds like a Tesla.
Lower our
Yeah.
guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
I just received word from the backroom. A hover cargo on TrueView threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
I just saw a bunch of self-driving cars getting into wrecks, and I was like, nope, I know, right? Look, I may not be the world's best driver, but I think I trust myself more than ChatGPT. I'm just saying.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for neo-regulators.
Is this foreshadowing real life? What's happening?
It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
Holy crap.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
Wait, Sphene. Okay.
Sphene, wait! I'm
Yeah.
coming with you.
Don't do it yourself. I know it's like something we gotta do, but
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be all right. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere. From I'll head towards the quarry by way of the drift downs.
I will continue riding on my Shiba Inu. Thank you very much.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
Well, this doesn't look good. Meanwhile, I'm like helping with the baby. I want to keep him safe too.
Sphene's gone on ahead. I leave her with you.
Okay, you needn't worry about me. Is this the botanist bunny that just threw himself at armed mech soldiers? Like, forgive me if I don't believe you. I know, right? Aaronville, your job is collecting like plants and things. You're not suited for combat. I know you want to help, but like, please don't get dead. Whoa, when did the citizenry get weapons? Oh, hey, it's the guy. He's been helping us. Wow, he's cool. He's a monk.
Bloody things have gone mad.
Just a smidge. Oh wait, this is Oblivion. That's why they're fighting. These two are so pretty.
Why is this happening?
I know it's not something to be focusing on right now, but it's fine. Is that Y'shtola just kicking ass in the middle there? Yes. She's so cool.
Surely there's a finite number of these things.
You would think. Parallels with IRL tech dystopian stuff, though it really hurts.
Try to remain calm and make your way to resolution.
I'm actually surprised he's helping us, because I thought that like he was involved before.
Just like before, when Zeralja unleashed the soldiers on us.
Never a wrong time to be gay. Exactly.
I don't want to die.
Going to bother Zamp a little and then hang with a friend. No worries, Robin. Have a good rest of your day. I love your face. Say hi to Zamp. And have fun with your friend too. Feel free to bother Zamp a little bit for me as well. I was actually just gonna say. Can you bother Zamp a lot, actually? Yeah, let's do it. Annoy the crap out of him for us.
Are you all...
Oh no.
No! No! Why did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this!
No worries, Mira. Have a good rest.
If we had been endless, then you'd still be here. You'd still be with me. But now...
I killed him with my pretty princess paintbrush. Oh my god, I just saw the palette for the paintbrush. It looks so cute. I want to know why Calix is doing all of this. Like, what does he get out of it?
So many hurt. So many dead.
Yeah, the world is a nightmare, but we have a pretty pink paintbrush. We really do.
This is wrong. This is all wrong.
I'm still waiting for her to go Super Saiyan. Like, I feel like it's going to happen at some point. Thank the 12 you are all unharmed. 'Tis small solace amidst this tragedy, however. The machine rampage seems to have been only temporary. Soldiers and vehicles alike ceased to operate all at once, as if they had fulfilled their purpose. It's the same outside Everkeep, though members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure. The first attacks came shortly after the announcement that Neo-regulators had run out. It can't have been a coincidence. Nope. I struggle to imagine that anyone but Calix could gain control of the soldiers. This must have served his ends in some way. Exactly, but why? Like, what? What is he trying to do? Because, like, I know a good villain has a reason for being a villain. I'm just trying to figure it out. It's fine now. I'm in control again. We might take the opportunity to shut down the machines. There's no guarantee this won't happen again. Lamati just talked with Everkeep's administrators about that. They said it wasn't so simple. The mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards. They also perform various vital tasks like providing medical treatment and managing food production. If we shut them down, we'd struggle to render aid to the citizens, let alone restore their lives to normal. I made it so they can't use weapons anymore, though. Hopefully that makes it a little safer. That seems like the best approach for now. Thank you for your swift action, Golulja. This powerlessness, I can't abide it any longer. Super Saiyan time? No matter how much hardship and loss we could endure if there was but happiness at the end. Yet all I see now is suffering and misery. And I cannot bear it. I want to protect the people. For their happiness, I would do anything and everything. So please, please lend me your aid. Oh, Sphene, you found the words I wish you'd said back then. Our strength is yours, Sphene. Together we'll get through this. Let us split up and get to work. Might I trouble you to report to Cheryl, my friend? You got it. It's been a trying day, but it seems the worst is behind us. What's the situation out there now? You've moved quickly to restore things to normal. Thank you. Yet while disarming the soldiers is indeed prudent, it is far from comprehensive. Let's try this again. A far from comprehensive measure when vehicles can be commandeered to inflict damage and sow chaos. For the time being, I'll set our people to keeping a close watch on machines. I also have a mind to consult the authorities about enlisting hunters to our aid. I must regain my proficiency in magic. To that end, I shall seek advice from Y'shtola and Alisaie. Yeah, here you go. Among the books we've recovered from the castle was a grimoire once used. I hope to wield it again at everyone's side. Ooh, does that mean she's a sage? Not a sage. Scholar. As for the key, I think it best that it remains in your care, though it means you will bear the greatest risk. In order to ease your burden, I shall endeavor to become a capable warrior and make Otis and Zelenia proud. How did you get up there? Frickin' Klaus.
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade,
by age decayed. Such fragile flesh is worthless to us.
Seriously, though, what do you get out of all of this?
How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer.
Don't look at me like that.
The time is come to pose a new question.
Okay. Oh, that was the end of, what are we up to? 7.2? If you have a moment to time me, Geode wants to take stock of the current crisis. Oblivion may be lacking the finer details in certain areas, so we'd like you to lend your perspective to the conversation. I can't remember anything about patches. Handshake emoji. I've been calling them like 4.2 for some reason. I've been stuck in Stormblood for a while. Sorry to drag you into this meeting, but we need to get a better handle on the threats Alexandria is facing now. It's all swimming together, yeah. Not at all. Much has happened since the state funeral, and a clearer idea of where things stand would be beneficial to us as well. I'm on Coral, Fang Hanatora. What was the 7.1 trial? Did 7.1 have a trial? I know it had the zombie dungeon. But I don't remember there being a trial, unless I'm not remembering. The only thing I remember from that one is the zombie dungeon, because that was a frickin' horror movie time. First things first then, let's discuss the state of the machine malfunctions. Every single sector reported instances of sentries attacking citizens without provocation and vehicles suddenly becoming unresponsive to controls. Oh, there wasn't one. Okay. And while these malfunctions were resolved fairly quickly, they nevertheless resulted in a considerable number of injuries and deaths. But you haven't heard anything about new incidents then, right? No, wait, right. No additional reports have been logged as far as I know. That's the good news. Do you know about Hildebrand? I do. I'm very behind on Hildebrand. Like, I don't even know if I finished Shadowbringers Hildebrand, to be honest. I'd have to go back and look. I was doing them for a bit, and then I fell behind on them, even though they're so funny. I love them. Wait, oh shoot, I didn't read that one. Once things calmed down, I was finally able to make them give up their weapons, but if it happens again, I don't know if they'll ignore me like before. The King of Resolve's authority is about the highest there is. Who is this man that can override it with such impunity? Calix. He lived in the age of the Storm Surge, as did I. I still think he was responsible for that. I don't know why, but I think he is. Also, why do his eyes look like they're stone? Like, with the cracks in them? That's interesting. I finished Endwalker Hildy to do Relic, but dropped it after. I'm not oiling up anymore. Old men! Yeah. The wasting disease which afflicted him, however, was said to leave him scant years left to live. He must have chosen to undergo conversion into an endless. That might be why he continues his efforts into the present day. Well, okay, so we have a little bit of a reason. Preservation's early goals seemed knowable enough. Exploring treatments for leaven sickness, designing Everkeep's core system, that sort of thing. Why harm the people he was ostensibly trying to help? I do not pretend to fully understand Calix's motivations, only that he appeared incensed by what he saw as mankind's failings. He asserted that the strategy of adapting our species through generational succession was outdated, that evolution now requires us to forsake bodies of flesh in favor of eternal preservation. He had to have worked on that zombie dungeon too, because that has his like fingerprints all over it. We've already seen how he's employed the simulant to convince Alexandrians that endless conversion is their only hope for survival. Eternal life is assured for the 5,000 who register their neo-regulators. More is coming in the patches? Ooh, I have to catch up then. But this is merely one part of Calix's greater plan. He wants the key to interdimensional fusion. With that relic in his possession, he will draw Aether from the reflections and expand his efforts to create Endless 1,000-fold. That's concerning. If we mean to foil Calix's schemes, then our only option is to determine where he's hiding and put him down. Which, unfortunately, is easier said than done. I've been scouring the terminal we found in the depths of Everkeep, but I failed to uncover even the slightest trace of his activities. Give me a little more time, though, and I'm sure I can sniff him out. Well, he's on top of some giant statue. I'll help you. While Galulja and Shale are working on that, I'm going to take a look around town. I want to make sure no new problems have cropped up, as well as search for any information that might lead us to Calix. You're welcome to come along. Another malfunction could happen at any time, and I'd be glad to have some brawlers at my back. You got it. Count me in. Raha and the others are helping Oblivion patrol the other levels of the keep, so we shall stick to the streets of Solution 9. Sounds like a plan. Thanks, you two. I appreciate the company. I had to speak with the city's administrators about bringing in the Lance Guard. I want our soldiers around to protect those who are moving to Tuliolwell. Alphino and Alize will be joining me for the meeting, so the three of us can cover the sector as soon as we're done. If I may, I'd like to join Tatami's group if you'll have me. Of course. The more mouths to ask questions, the merrier, as long as you're aware of the dangers. Thank you. I'll do my best not to be a burden. You could never be a burden. I'm more worried about you, Geode. Don't do anything stupid. You'll change your tune once we get back with goods on Calix. Then the drinks are on you. Uh-oh. Is that a death flag I see? Come on, let's continue this outside. Sorry, I was a little off in my own world. Shall we get started? Are you all right, Geode? Me, I'm well enough given the circumstances. It was the Queen's fondest wish that her subjects remain shielded from the horrors of death, and so they were for the longest time. Then, the moment mortality once again becomes an unavoidable fact of life, they're greeted with an outbreak of bloody violence. Many are bound to give the endless alternative serious consideration. Indeed, and I do not blame them for that. It is only natural that such thoughts should come to mind. What I cannot forgive is the way Calix wields fear and misery to manipulate people into making that choice. No one, not Calix, nor anyone else, should dictate how we cope with the specter of death. As one who lived as an Alexandrian, I wish to push the choices for this country's future back into the hands of its citizens. And you think we can handle that responsibility after everything you've seen of us? It is what I've seen that has convinced me you can. I awoke 4 centuries later to find our people living and laughing beneath Alexandria's banner. Though surprised and bewildered, I was overjoyed to see it so. You deserve to be happy. I'm a little worried. There's like a little bit of death flag stuff happening with this guy all of a sudden. Well then. We'd best not let you down. But also, no spoilers in case that is a thing. Now, I suggest we move as a group. We don't know if or when a battle might find us. Feral gay noises. I know. Oh, I believe someone came prepared for such an eventuality. She's a scholar now. Is that the grimoire you retrieved from the old castle? Yes, my parents gifted it to me when I was a child. They were adamant that I should learn to protect the things important to me. I was fortunate enough to have a tutor in the arcane arts, so I lay claim to some small measure of skill. Ruling Alexandria doesn't quite work out. Would you be interested in ruling America? Actually, you know what? She'd do a good job. I mean, to be fair, a moldy potato would do a good job at this point, but you know, she would do a much better job than the moldy potato. If that's the case, it might be better if we split into 2 groups after all. It would certainly be more efficient for information gathering. The 2 of you can take the west side of the recreation zone then. Tatami and I will take the east. Very well, we shall end our patrol in the plaza just past Trueview and await you there. Let's do the rounds then. We'll see what's what and chat to the people we meet along the way. Pay attention to anyone who looks overwhelmed or overly excited. Hopefully that will earn us a tidbit or 2 and we didn't know before. Are the sentries and air wheelers safe to be around now? I know it's going to happen again, and maybe next time I'll be the one who dies in a horrible accident. I need a neo-regulator. Becoming endless is the only way. Even Queen Sphene said so. That wasn't the real Queen Sphene. You're being misled. What do you have to say? Ah, the memories. I used to drink around here all the time. I made sure not to overdo it when I had work the next day, but once we were past the busy season, or when the ladies weren't amenable to my company, well, you have to scrape me off the streets outside in the morning. Or afternoon. The worst I ever got was on what I should have been the worst day of my life. If only I could remember it. I was still wearing a regulator back then. It was also the day I first met Shale, although I guarantee she's forgotten it completely. You want to hear my story? While I appreciate you offering a sympathetic ear, there's not much to tell. If you must know, a good friend of mine died when those machines went crazy. His air-wheeler dropped right out of the sky and he didn't survive the crash. Oh, damn. Damn fool wasn't wearing a regulator. I know that's not so strange these days, but he'd never bothered with one. He was at peace with the idea of dying someday, and I thought I understood what that meant, until it happened. What has me in such a fine mood, you ask? Well, I've just registered my new regulator. I was leery of becoming nothing but memories at first, but now I've gone through with the registration. I've never felt more at ease. No, sir! Also, once I was done, the regulator displayed the current numbers. Of the 5,000 slots available, over 3,800 have already been filled. So if you're still hesitant, you've not much time to make up your mind. Mark my words, friend. When there's only a few slots left, it's going to get very ugly. I thought they said that they were out of them already. Tatami, a word? I feel like there was a new factor in these stories we've heard, one we hadn't considered during our discussion with everyone in the back room. That a victim with violence wasn't wearing a regulator. Yep, that's it. The vast majority of residents have already worn regulators, so it's not a detail we'd normally think about. With the supply of souls cut off, though, more and more people have been going without them. We need to look into the casualties from the recent attacks and check whether or not they were equipped with regulators. Oh my god. Are they targeting people that don't have them? Because that would be another like push for the people to get the neo regulators. Let's ask around on the street over to the east. It was pretty chaotic at the time, but maybe we'll find eyewitnesses who can help us confirm this was a pattern or not. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Okay, I gotta go that way. We already did that chat spot. It was once my job to deliver goods by hover cargo. That's why I know a fair number of names and faces throughout the city. Eat the rich, exactly. The little ones who'd jump for joy when I brought them packages, the old lady who'd always greeted me with a smile, I'd hate for anything bad to happen to them. Hello, how are you today? Please let me know if I can be of service. Can you not go on a rampage? That would be great. Citywide casualty data unavailable. Government officials are currently processing reports from all Why does this feel like IRL? Like, are they hiding the information because they don't want people to know who the victims were? Because like that sounds familiar. Can you narrow it down to the recreation zone then? You must have some estimates on hand. Recalibrating parameters. Injured, 87 individuals. Casualties, 19 individuals. Casualties equipped with regulators, 0. Okay, we do have some information. Wish to know the people who died in the machine rampage were wearing regulators? I'm sorry, but I was assigned to clearing away debris. I didn't see any of the deceased. No bodies were present by the time I arrived, so I assumed the ushers had already done their work. Wait! Does that mean that they were dust again? Between Shadowbringers and Dawntrail, I'm like, I'm playing Final Reality 14, right? I do remember there being patches of white dust scattered about that were quite a chore to clean up, but nothing else was worthy of mention. The dust was the people. Tatami, I think it's time we join Kryl and Sphene. Yeah. I was half joking with my boast to Shell, but we may have stumbled upon something major here. We should share our findings and keep pursuing this avenue of inquiry. Didn't Kryl say to meet them in the plaza just outside of True View? Let's get going. Soylent Green is people. I literally had that thought too. The dust is people. It's people. The numbers are still tentative and only apply to that one zone. We don't know they'll stack up against the overall data, but this is definitely more than a coincidence. I think it's safe to say that anyone who had removed their regulator was a priority target. Yeah. now that you mention it, the person I was treating for injuries wasn't wearing one either. But why? Why are they being targeted over everyone else? Based solely on the lack of a neo-regulator, we cannot judge if a person has no desire to become endless, or if they simply fail to acquire one of their limited devices. But those who wear no regulator at all, they have clearly rejected the old system of using souls to revive themselves. Put another way, they have chosen to live their lives in the knowledge that death is an inevitability. The chances that such resolute people would wish to become endless are far lower, I would imagine. And so Calix has chosen those least likely to accept his vision as victims to stoke fear and panic. But there was no need to kill anyone. With the way things were, the people were already fearful enough. He could have found 5,000 willing citizens without all this madness. Yeah, there's got to be more to it than that. You make a good point. Perhaps this sowing terror is in service to another scheme, or he had some other need for the lives he's taken. Yeah, what of the dust? Because we still don't know what's... Right? We don't know what's causing it? I mean, I still think it's lightning. Right, the sanitation worker's story. She saw no bodies, but mentioned piles of white dust. Yeah, like we saw. Dust, but no bodies. Now, where have I heard that before? Do you recall when we went to save Erinville from the sentries in the outskirts that Usher Malachite told us the same thing? When I arrived, I found no body, only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered. Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it. So I think the regulators are also altering memories so people don't remember that the dust is people. Both stories speak of missing remains is suspicious enough, but the shared mention of this dust is too much to ignore. In that case, we should confirm if this substance was present at other sites and attempt to ascertain its nature. Following this thread may lead us not only to an explanation for the missing bodies, but also the intent behind Calix's murderous actions. Tatimi, we need your help. I've lost control over the soldiers in the residential area. Oh, not again. They might be trying to hurt people again. How does he keep doing this? Oblivion members are on their way now, but you're close enough to join them. Or are you? Damn it, our new investigation will have to wait. Let's go. Wait. Are they fighting each other? What's happening? Oh, that's terrifying. What in the hecking heck? Help! What?
Stay back! Stay away from me!
Oh no, I hate this! This bowl cut MFer. I know, right? Wait. Are you okay?
Are you alright?
What happened here?
A sentry walked into my apartment, even though I'd locked the door and everything. I managed to run, but the man who tried to save me...
Does he have a regulator?
No
Because this guy
weapons.
doesn't.
Which is to be expected, considering all the sentries were meant to be disarmed. Yet it was ordered to attack all the same, even if that meant using its bare hands.
Seriously, when did this become a horror game?
Here to you. I'm going to do a sweep of the surrounding area.
Can you be okay? Because, like, you're giving me so many death flags, my dude. Yeah, he doesn't have one. Neither does he.
Oh, I don't think I've seen Isadora and her boy with theirs.
Oh
recently.
no, wait a minute. Milos, do they live here? Oh my god, we told them to take it off. Oh no.
Go to them, quickly.
Yeah, run. Oh. No, cute pink-haired girl.
Wayakwe!
I'll be fine. But Isadora's in bad shape.
Oh no. Oh no.
Mother! Mother, please!
Isadora!
Do you have your healing powers back?
Oh, thank goodness. She wasn't struck anywhere vital.
Okay.
I'm sorry. If only I'd gotten here sooner.
Everything will be all right.
Oh, Milos.
I promise to make your mother better.
Thank you, miss. Will she sleep like that forever?
No, not forever. She'll wake soon, I'm sure of it.
That's good to hear. Thank you for saving her.
The promise of tomorrow. Forgive me, I was reckless. You shouldn't have had to waste time tending my wounds as well. No, we want to keep everybody safe. Did you hear our other comrade back there? He stayed behind in the lobby, but I heard the sounds of fighting. I'm sorry, he must have fallen protecting the residents. Our comrade, you think he may have been struck down? If he's wounded or worse, I should go to him. Wait, please, it isn't safe and you need rest. Would you stay with Milos and watch over Isadora for me? We will tend to your friend. Thank you. Please be careful yourself. Isadora is going to be all right then. I'm so glad. I've just finished my ministrations here. Our Oblivion comrade was beyond saving, I'm afraid. Oh no. Oh, that's who that was. Oh, okay. That brave soul. He gave his life to save another. He died protecting me. Oh, cannoli! That sentry was behaving normally like any other. Then all of a sudden, it tried to kill me. Weapons or no, Calix commanded them to commit murder. Is it over? We came as soon as Wayakwe sent word. I'm sorry. By the time we arrived, it was already too late. Then Geode could be in trouble too. Once we have this radius locked down, we need to find him. Yeah, where is he? But why? Has something happened? What now? Possibly. We're not sure what, but he stopped responding to our communications. We need to prioritize securing the residential sector, though at least until we regain control over the sentries. Then we should go search for Geode. I agree. Since most Oblivion members have sworn off regulators, if our theory holds true, then many could be prime targets for the next attack. Please do what you can to shepherd the residents to safety, but avoid the sentries at all costs. Our thanks. Here, take these communicators. We've made modifications to them to prevent Calix from intercepting the signal, and have been using them to coordinate movements with allies in the vicinity. Look at... I got a baby. I got a baby. I got a baby. He's like, leave me alone. Good luck and stay safe. Hang on. Let me see if I can... Aqua! What's the matter? Is he beating you up? This is what they do, like, all day. He, like, just pounces her and she's like, fine. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Geode said he would sweep the surrounding area, so he shouldn't have ventured too far. Let's get going. You see no sign of Geode. Perhaps you should search further to the east. I swear, he was giving me death flags before, y'all. I'm worried. You see no sign of Geode. YOK's voice crackles over the communicator. Geode! Geode, answer me! There is no response. Perhaps you should continue your search further to the east. I have a bad feeling about this. The neighboring residential radius would be the next logical place to look. Okay. Oh, wait. That's him, but where's he going?
This is the only place left. Let them be safe.
What? Are you luring something?
Geode, are you there? Answer me, please!
I'm here. Sorry for the long silence. I've been busy.
Oh, you're alive! Thank the gods! Where are you now?
The radius next door. The lobby is secure. I'll scout the second floor. Then I'll join it.
Am I cosplaying as Freerun? I am! Oh no, not this. Wait, what are they doing? I love Freerun. I'm actually wearing a Freerun t-shirt today, too, in honor of the best girl.
Dust.
Dust? What are you talking about? What's happening?
They're not just collecting souls.
He dusted them. Help.
They're draining the bodies of corporeal ether. The dust that we saw was all that was left of the victims. They must have modified the soul cells.
Sir, be careful. It's gonna go all exorcist on you with the backwards head again. Sir.
Shit.
This old guy is not paying attention to his surroundings. I hate that. There's probably another. Shoot. No! You didn't bring more rounds? Oh god, I hate these things. They were always creepy, but now they're like super creepy. No!
Damn you!
I mean, okay. That's one. Is this guy not paying attention at all to what's happening?
You can't be here. You need to run now.
Oh my god.
A trap.
I was gonna say that was awfully suspicious. I called the death flag earlier. I hate when I'm right. Why are we setting traps for them, though? The AI are learning. Seriously.
Take care of the others.
Oh. Try and smack them all while they're like doing their AI. Oh, I hate that so much. They might have been giant flashing banners. I know. It was very obvious.
No sign of him so far. This way, maybe?
Wait, did we not hear any of that? Oh no.
Geode!
Oh no. Ugh. Freaking exorcist robots.
A shame. I had hoped to leave here with at least one more cell's worth of ether.
Okay, he needs the bodies for something. But what?
But seeing how eager you are to interfere, I shall cut this foray short.
Hey, Jody Star, how are ya? I hate you.
Calyx.
I think she hates you too.
What could you possibly stand to gain from these atrocities?
Oh, this music.
Ether sufficient to generate 5,000 endless. How would you acquire it?
Wait, you didn't have that before? That should have been part of your plan.
How would I?
Until I have the key, the reflections are closed to me. Thus do I make do with the sources at hand.
The really long rest made me feel good about myself. The year that I've been off from streaming. I'm glad your rest was good.
7% of Alexandria's current population will yield the energy to convert 5,000 into endless. With 11%, operations could continue unabated for 800 years. Our bodies are fated to decay sooner or later. These ones refuse the gift of eternal life, so what difference does it make if I return them to ether now?
Oh my god. Don't step on... Ugh. I hate him. Sorry, just burped.
I will not waste time and resources on meaningless conflict. This unit cannot offer you worthwhile resistance. Instead, I pose a question. Would you hand over the key if I promised to halt my harvest?
This man really be like, we're all dying in real time, right? That's not how you look at it, though. I will halt your harvest by defeating your ass.
It was foolish of me to even ask.
Yeah, it was, actually.
I return to my work then. There is much to do if I must take the key by force.
Could I just... Well, no, I guess I can't explode the ether cylinder because he's just gonna get more. The music has been so good so far. I mean, it always is good, but it's been very good still. This pile of dust, these ashes, and the soul cell he left behind. Was this his twisted way of returning Geode to us? Oh, wait, he did that on purpose. Damn you, Calyx. Damn you and your careless cruelty. Stupid strawberry shitcake. He was our friend. Even so, some might say every death was justified if it meant 5,000 Endless could continue their mortal lives. No! And if a reflection's stolen ether allowed for many more Endless, why that too would be a noble sacrifice for the greater good. Who could think that? Calyx. Not I. Certainly not I. We know only too well there is not noble in this sacrifice. We have to stop him. We have to find Calyx and put an end to this madness as soon as possible. And under no circumstances can we let the key fall into his possession, Tataimi. It falls to us. We will thwart his plans here in Alexandria before he can terrorize innocents in reflections elsewhere. Yeah, that would be bad. The reflections have been through enough, actually.